To be honest, I'm not sure how comfortable I am making this video. I have thought about making this video for a long time, a very long time, but I never wanted to come off as complaining or whining. I felt like I did that through my whole pregnancy, and I felt like people got sick of it. I didn't want to come off like I was making excuses, one of those YouTubers. I want to be open and I want to be honest, but then I never know where that line is with everybody. I never know where the sharing needs to stop, where the honesty needs to be reined in. And to be honest, I'm just really confused lately. So I'm going to try to make as much sense as possible here, as much as possible, and convey myself as clear as I can, and hope that you guys can understand as much as possible. So let's just jump in. So you guys may have noticed that I haven't really been that present on here, on social media as much. I've kind of been backing away a lot. I've been taking breaks a lot. And there isn't really any specific set of reasons or like one set reason why that's happening. There's no like huge drama that's going on or anything like that. It's an accumulation of a bunch of different things that are going on. And I've always been an open book. I've always been an open book. And to a fault, I guess. And that's what a lot of people tell me, is that I'm too open, I'm too honest. I share too much with everybody, and there's a line there that I need to not cross. And I've never understood that, because I always felt like it was my life and my honesty, my information to share and choose to share. You know, if I decide to overshare, that's my choice and my consequences to deal with. So I guess you know how the internet goes. You know, everybody has to have their opinion, and their opinion is truth that they shove down your throat, and if you won't take it, then damn you and damn everybody else, and everybody's word is God, and that's just how the internet works these days. And so I've gotten beaten down for years for being an open book and being honest. I don't know how to be any other way. I don't. It literally saddens me to try to hold myself back and to try to close that book and to try to hide pieces of me. I can't do it without it changing me in a negative way, without it bringing this sadness onto me that changes my love for what I do here on my channel and for my presence here on social media. I started my channel wanting friends. To me, friendship is honesty, friendship is truth, and friendship is sharing everything about yourself and that person deciding that they still love you anyway. So I always got really confused as to what the problem was, and then I started getting bitter because I felt like there were so many people out there that just took from me on the internet, and then the moment that I wasn't there to have anything for them to take, they just stomped on me, kicked dirt on me, and walked away until I had something to give them again, and then they would just come back and rip my clothes off like Cinderella and the Ugly Stepsisters. And that's kind of where I'm at a lot lately. But my feelings towards that, my reactions towards that now have changed a little bit because of what's going on in my personal life. A lot of you know, if you're not new here and you were here since I've been pregnant my last time with my son Keegan, that my pregnancy was not easy. It has been a struggle since the second that I found out I was pregnant. It is hard for me to get pregnant. It's hard for me to keep the pregnancy. And then I have extreme morning sickness throughout the whole pregnancy. This last pregnancy was torture on me, physically and mentally. And I tried to not complain a lot, but that really ended up being all I did. All I did was because I was so consumed by pain and fear and anxiety and lack of sleep and just so much that was going on that all I could do was vent to you guys about it all. And it becomes a repetitive negativity. And then I had the baby and it didn't get any better. It didn't get any better. I thought it would, and it didn't. My birth with my son Kingston was the most beautiful birth that I've even ever heard of. I laughed through it. Me and my sister laughed through me birthing my son Kingston. It was a beautiful thing. My family was surrounding me. I mean, it couldn't have gone any better. The pregnancy was beautiful. Everything about it was fantastic. This time, nothing went right. My blood pressure dropped. The epidural was botched. They punctured my spine. I got an epidural headache. That caused severe issues that I'm still dealing with today. My son, Keegan, is not an easy baby. You know, sometimes you're blessed with an easy baby. Like my son Kingston was so easy, still to this day is. Keegan is a tester. He's a strong-willed baby. He's very sensitive, so he's one of those babies that's sensitive to teething. You know, some babies, you don't even know they're teething. You know he's feeling everything. He's feeling everything. He doesn't sleep well. He doesn't eat well. He's a very tough baby. He's a very tough baby. And I'm struggling. I'm struggling a lot. And I'm bipolar, as a lot of you know. I'm bipolar. I have an anxiety disorder. I have BPD. I have trichotillomania. I have a lot going on mentally. A lot of people on the internet, including some YouTubers, like to bash me for it. And that's just something that will never hurt me or affect me because of the fact that I'm an adult, a mature adult, and I have a brain. And it's just, I don't go back to high school in that sense. But the bottom line of that is I am unmedicated because I got off my meds when I was pregnant with my son Kingston. And we knew we were going to have more, and you can't be on certain medications for bipolar when you are pregnant. And I knew I wanted to have more children and try, so I just stayed off from it, and I've tried a lot of different natural things. And it's got me through, you know, and I have my ups and downs. Right now, I am going through a very low period with my bipolar, and it has been a very long time since I have gone through one of these periods. And I mean, with bipolar, you have mania and you have low. And mania, you are very high and euphoric and energy. You don't sleep a lot. You're like, you know, happy, crazy. You're just on top of the world. You think you're Superwoman. But then you crash and you're low and you're depressed and you can become suicidal, and it's a very scary place to be. It's like taking depression and magnifying it times 1,000,000. And that is a low for someone with bipolar. And that's where I'm at right now. And it's because I feel like I've been forced here. Because I'm a very strong person, especially mentally. I'm very, very strong. With everything that I've been dealing with lately and everything that I've had to deal with throughout my life, I've dealt with it really good without medication. But I feel like I've been forced into this because nothing good keeps happening. My health is just declining, and I can't seem to get the help that I need. With the botched epidural and my spine being punctured and the epidural headache, I was in so much pain and I was so scared, and I dealt with all of that. But now I have severe back pain, and I started getting severe migraines, and now it's to the point where I have headaches every single day, multiple times a day. If I get rid of it, within 4 hours it's back. And then 3 times a week, sometimes more, it's full-blown migraines. And at first I thought it was because of my back. Now it may be caused by TMJ, and they're not sure. Still trying to figure it out. But it's so slow going because, one, my health insurance sucks, you guys, and I can't do a lot. I can't take a lot of medication, and I can't do a lot of procedures because I have to pay out of pocket for most of it, and I don't have the money. I just don't and never will. So it's not an option. The other problem that's standing in my way here is that every time that I go to the doctors, I get told that everything that's wrong with me is because I'm fat, because I'm overweight. Even though they do my blood work and I am completely healthy in that sense. You have this because you're overweight. You have this because you're overweight. You have this because you're overweight. And I feel like I'm not getting the medical care that I need because they won't overlook the outside of me. And I'm just screaming that I need help and no one's listening. It's hard enough for me to leave the house and go to the doctor. Like, it takes a lot for me to actually get to the doctors. And then to get there and just be told it's just because you're fat. You're overweight. When you know it's not. I feel like I have been pushed into this low with no other option. Like, I have no safety net. There's no one there to help me. Like, there's no end in sight. There's no end to the pain. And that's how I feel right now. You know, everybody's just human. You can only be in this much pain for so long before you just don't want to do it anymore. I don't have good days anymore. I don't have days where I'm not in constant pain. And I am a recovered addict. And I won't take benzos for my anxiety, and I won't take narcotics for the pain because I know better and I know myself, and those aren't options for me. I will not do it. So the pain is just there, and it always will be. The anxiety is just present and always there, and because of the pain and the hecticness of life with 3 children and trying to deal with all of that, when things actually go quiet, I have panic attacks, and it's happening almost nightly now, and they are horrible. Oh, these panic attacks come on so fast, and I can't control them, and usually I have very good control. Very good control. I know when they're about to happen. I have techniques that I have used throughout the years to control them. They're not working. They just come. It's like a tornado. It just comes. It fucking wreaks havoc on everything. And then it's gone. And it's happening so much that I don't know what to do. And I don't want to go back to the doctors. I don't want to go back to the therapist because I know what they're going to do, what medications they're going to put me on, and I can't go that route. So it's all kind of in my head here as a bubble, and I've been trying to be more active and spend more time with my family. And I get online and all I see is the negativity and the hate and the judgment. And I already feel so judged, and I'm already in so much pain that I don't have the energy for this anymore. I don't have the energy for the negative people and for the people who are in that much pain too, that aren't choosing to do the right thing. They're not choosing the right outlet for their pain. You know, like, you see people online that they'll tell you that they have the perfect life, that they're so happy, that they're just perfect, everything is so happy, yet they sit online or they sit on Twitter and they judge everything that everybody does. They're so negative, they're so mean, they're so rotten. If you do this, that's gross, or I can't believe people do this, or people should die if they do this. You know, they just judge other people. That is not a happy person. That is not a happy person. You don't know who you're hurting. And if you don't care, that you're not a good person. You're not doing good things. I can't handle that anymore. I can't handle the emotions of everything anymore because my anxiety is taking control of me. My emotions are taking control because I no longer have the control that I used to, because I feel like the pain is taking things away from me. The constant pain. And I don't want to come on here on my channel that's a makeup and beauty and supposed to inspire you guys and supposed to uplift you guys and make you happy, and I'm supposed to be funny and I'm supposed to be Niki and not be myself or be a downer or make negative videos. Because right now, like, I feel like I wake up and I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the day. Like, I literally don't know if I'm gonna have to call 911 because I feel horrible. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I'm having panic attacks. I'm in so much pain. Nothing's working. The doctors just, they can't see past what I need them to see past. I'm exhausted all the time, and I'm trying to take care of my children. And right now I'm struggling to do a lot of stuff. And I'm struggling to make videos, and I'm struggling to edit because of the lights. The lights, the computer, my phone, all of it hurts me. It literally hurts me. Physically, it hurts me. And I don't want to let you guys down, but I'm not sure what to do. You know, and I know that so many of you are going to be like, hey, it's okay to take a break. We'll be here. You know, all of that. And I understand. I understand that. But what's going on is so much deeper than all of that. It's so much deeper than a break. It's so much deeper. It's so much deeper than internet trolls. It's so much deeper than crappy YouTubers who used to be your friend. It's so much deeper for me right now, and I'm just struggling, and I just wanted you guys to know that I'm struggling. I'm struggling in pain. I'm struggling mentally. I'm struggling with my mental illness. I'm struggling with all of it. I am human. I am weak. I am struggling. You know, when you feel crappy on the inside and you're in a lot of pain and you're exhausted, you don't really feel like playing around with makeup. You don't feel like making videos where you're like, hey guys, and you're jumping all around. You don't feel like smiling. And I used to be strong enough to go past that and lift myself up. And I don't feel that anymore because I don't know I don't remember what it feels like to feel normal. I don't remember what it feels like to not be in pain. This has been happening since I got pregnant. You know, he's now 8.5 months old. And I've been in the worst pain of my life since I got pregnant. And it would eat on someone who doesn't have mental illness. It would eat on them to a point of breaking. And my husband was talking to me the other night, and he was telling me that he sees it wearing on me. And I mean, I didn't notice. You know, I've just been trying and trying and trying to just stay strong. And he said that he notices that it's eating at me. He notices the little cracks. And he's afraid that I'm going to crack. And I'm not going to be able to get put back together. So this isn't real life for you. I'm an extremely, extremely strong person. I've gone through so much in my life. Physical pain seems like nothing. Seems like nothing. But I'm at a point in my life where all I want to do is just settle and be happy and enjoy my children. And my son is the last child that I'm having, and I can't enjoy any of it. I haven't been able to enjoy the pregnancy. I haven't been able to enjoy the birth. I haven't been able to enjoy him being a baby. And it's hard. It's hard, and it's hitting me. It's hitting me pretty hard, and I don't want to constantly be something that brings you guys down when you come on the internet to try to find your solace. You know, so I told you guys before, if I needed to take a break, I would take a break. I am bipolar. These things come and go, you know. I just wanted to let you know what was happening, where I'm at, what's going on. I do have horrible TMJ, and my jaw is just causing horrible pain constantly. It never goes away. It wakes me up. The headaches are horrible. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I needed to let you know what was going on because I didn't want you guys to think that I just stopped caring, that I just stopped trying, because I always put out 5 videos a week. I was always present, you know, and I didn't want you to just think that I was just like this. That's not what's going on. I'm just dealing with real life and trying my absolute best. So thank you guys for understanding, the people who do. I appreciate it. And you'll be seeing me around. I just need a little bit of a minute. Just need a minute. Thanks, guys.